welcome to one more episode of our Business Talk podcast. It's a pleasure to have one more student of our school here to have one more conversation completely in English. So be welcome. Don't forget to like this video and also send to many people to practice English as well. Today we have Robison here with us. Robison studies with Igor, which is my husband and also a teacher here in the school. And be welcome, Robison. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh, fun. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm really happy to share a little about my journey. And honestly, I'm really excited to be here.
Mhm.
And to be very honest with you, just be able to exchange just few words with you, it is so important to me. It may sound simple for some people, but for me, this moment is so special.
Good to know. And feel free to talk about yourself, experiences. And if you don't remember a word in English, I can help you. If you need to speak Portuguese sometimes, okay. Only the fact that you accepted the invite and that you are here putting yourself in a not comfortable situation, this is already a great achievement. So just feel free and talk.
Okay, my name is Robison. I'm married to Andira. I'm 43 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and I was born in Bahia, but I currently live in Sergipe, more specifically in Aracaju.
Mm-hmm.
And I have two sons. Technically, one son and one stepson,
Uh-huh.
but I see both of them with my sons.
Yeah.
They are 21 years old, completely Gen Z,
Yes.
with the all strong features that come with this generation. But honestly, that is probably a conversation for another
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, can be, can be.
And of course, I can't forget our pets. We have four beautiful cats.
Oh my goodness. What a full house.
Yes.
Nice, very nice. And tell us a bit about you professionally, Hobson. What do you do? How is your routine at work?
Okay, sure. I work as a cloud architecture consultant with a strong focus on pre-sales.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to put it simple, my job is to connect business needs with the right technology solutions. I work mainly with multi-cloud environments, help companies design solutions that are scalable, efficient, and financially sustainable.
Very interesting. And talking a little bit about being in cloud, let's imagine that you have here in front of you a zero knowledge person in technology. How would you explain cloud? Because it's not something tangible, it's not a physical anymore. It's online, it's in the clouds. How would you explain that?
If I have to explain this the simple way, imagine all the systems, softwares, and your data
Mm-hmm.
in the safe place
Mm, nice.
around the world. You can store the data in Brazil, United States, and different countries around the world.
Very interesting. And how long you are in this area?
I work in technology since
Wow.
2006,
Uh-huh.
and I start with the technical support. And I work with network, infrastructure, and latest security.
Nice.
And over time, I got more involved in cloud environments,
Mm-hmm.
and that gave me much broad view of technology. And from there, I moved into pre-sales
Mm-hmm.
because I realized I enjoy to connect the technical side with the business
Yeah,
sides.
nice. Very nice. And tell me a little bit about your routine. How is a normal day in your job?
A normal day for me, it's a crazy day.
Okay, fine.
In general, when we work with technology, we have different days, different routines, and we have to change a lot. But my day starts with a daily meetings
Mm-hmm.
with my team
Mm-hmm.
when I have the opportunity to organize the day and see what we did the last day
Mm-hmm.
and what I will do for this current day.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. And how did you start in this area, in technology in general?
Let me think. I started quite early, actually. My first experience were more technical.
Mm-hmm.
How I said with network infrastructure,
Mm-hmm.
and later, I think 10 years ago, I started working with a manager.
Nice.
and I have 10 years working this area,
Mm-hmm.
and especially with teams. And for me, it's so good
Mm-hmm.
working this way because I like to work with people. I like to work
Nice.
with clients, and I'm really happy working in this area, especially working with people.
Nice, very interesting. You also mentioned that you are kind of bridge between the customer and the technical area, right? You are in the pre-sales.
You're
If
right.
you could tell me the challenges that you have in your job, the skills that you need to have in your position, what would be that?
Oh, I would say the main responsibilities are solution designing, technical validation, cost estimation, and customer guidance.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I also spend time in help clients understand the impact of the decisions,
Mm-hmm.
and especially in terms of scalability and cost and long-term strategy.
Mm-hmm.
About skills, I'd say you need a mix of technical knowledge and communication skills. It is not enough to understand cloud architecture. You also need to explain it clearly. Sometimes to know very technical people, sometimes no technical decision
Mm-hmm.
makers. To some extent, adaptability is just as important as technical expertise.
I imagine. And having this gift, because it's not easy to take a complex idea, the technical that you understand, and make this simple to a client that maybe has zero knowledge about technology but needs a solution.
Yeah,
And you need to make this simple. This is so hard. So hard. Because I'll give an example. You know Igor. We are creating things
yeah,
for the school. And sometimes he tells me, "Afa, sit here a little, let me show you what I'm doing." And for me, it's so insane. A lot of codes and letters and tabs and open and documents and a lot of pages. And for him, it's very simple. I click it
yeah.
here, I change it here, I put here. And for me, it's like,
You
my
start
goodness.
to do something, and when you realize, when you see the thing it's working, it's magic.
Yes,
It's like a magic.
exactly. But when he tells me, now we can do this and that. But how? 2 minutes ago, we couldn't. What happened? It's working. My goodness. Insane.
It's good.
I really appreciate and admire people that are in technology area, especially as you said, in the architecture area, because I know that it's
Mhm.
more complex. You need to be more technical, go more inside of that. Very
Yeah,
nice, very nice. So you work in technology for 20 years, around
yeah.
20 years. Uh, what changes have you seen since 20 years ago up to now with AI and so crazy things?
Let me see. I see the area it's so not flexible, but it
Mm-hmm.
changes a lot all the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Dynamic.
And yeah, yes, you have
Mm-hmm.
to be updated all the time because the technology changes all the time, and you don't focus in tools because tools change all the time.
Yes, true.
You have to see over technology and see more strategic
Mm-hmm.
to understand the businesses, the different businesses, because you have to think solution, not to solve the new problems, but solve the existing problem.
Yes, true.
When you notice this, when you think about this changing, you can change your mindset. You can deliver more. You can
Mm-hmm.
deliver with more quality.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Would you say that for your area, you need to have a lot of soft skills once you are connected directly to the client?
Explain more this question, please.
For example, I have students in technology that they are very technical. It's them in the
Hmm.
computer, names and wires and connections. No, no. But in your case, you are in the middle of the way. You understand the technical, but you also need to have the relation, the sales relation with the client. How is it for you? Like,
It is not easy always
mm-hmm.
because I have to think with the like client.
Yes, exactly.
But in the past, I was the client.
Ah. Yeah.
For me, working because this, uh, I need to buy a technology
Mm-hmm.
solutions
Mm-hmm.
when I work as a client,
Mm-hmm.
and when I change the area, I passed. I was client, and I change it for the delivered.
True.
I can use delivered in this case.
Yes, you can, of course.
So in this case, for me, it's so easy because I see the both sides.
Interesting. So you understand how is to be a client and how
Yes.
is to be the professional delivery.
So yes, all the time when I have to design a solution, I totally understand the client because I needed this in the past. I needed this in the past. So for me, it's not easy, but a little more. How do you say? I would say more easy to understand this.
Yes, I can imagine. Yeah, you lived both scenarios.
Yes.
It's easier. And in your case, because you are in the middle, in the pre-sales, let's imagine here that I'm a client and I come to you, I have a problem, I need a solution. You design the solution and send to the technical team?
Sometimes I send to the technical team, and sometimes I execute the solution, just a POC. And when the client approve the solution, the implementation team execute the production and finish the test.
Based on what you executed.
Yes, you're right.
Interesting. And in average, I know every client is different, but how long until you have the first conversation with the client, understand what they need, create the material, and start the production? How long?
Depending on the project, depending on the company, because sometimes you have just a simple solution, like a backup, like a storage, and sometimes you pass 6 months, 12 months to deliver the production to the client.
And maybe this is a stupid question, but I imagine that you need to work with more than one client at the same time, right?
Yes, of course. All the time, you have to change not only Brazilian clients, but I also work with Argentine clients, another country like Chile, Colombia, Peru, and another country. Yes.
And you also need to change English and Spanish and
In
Portuguese.
Spanish, yes.
Incredible. That's great.
Sometimes I attend Spanish meetings and I use however. It's so I have to speak just Spanish.
See, that's the beauty when you speak more than one language. That's the beauty of being you're a polyglot. Yeah, 3 languages is a polyglot. Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
You are in technology. We need to talk about this. In your opinion, how is AI impacting or changing the way you work, the way people work in your field?
So I like to talk about this topic because I totally see AI changing the way we work. It's remove repetitive tasks, help people make faster and right decisions, and it's also increase automation, monitors, analysis. So instead of we spend so much time into manual work, we can focus more on plan, strategy, and business outcomes.
Interesting. So AI can give us time to think in
Yeah.
other stuff, not being so operational.
Yeah.
And for a normal person like me, for example, I don't work with technology. I'm a teacher. Do you think I need to take some cares with AI or how much I use AI? What would you recommend for me?
I think AI is more opportunity than threat because in general, every big technological creates some uncertainty.
Yes, true.
But from my perspective, AI is a tool can make professionals more productive and more strategic. For instance, I don't think AI replaces a good professionals. I think it changes the level at which they need to operate.
Okay.
So if you are a good professional in your area, I think you improve your delivery, and you remove the repetitive task. How I said in the last part, and of course you deliver more with more quality. But you are a good professional, so AI can help you a lot.
So in this case, the AI is really a support. Like you don't need to
Yes.
spend so much time in the operation and repetitive, And this give you time to be better as a professional.
I totally agree.
And another question. I'm running a little of the script, but you are doing great. Let's continue talking.
Let's go.
How can I, or, okay, let's change. Let's imagine a person in a company, very repetitive tasks, copy, paste, sheets, How can this person be a good professional and understand AI and learn about AI to continue a good professional?
I see. There are some trainings about AI in the market.
Mm-hmm.
When AI appeared about 10 years ago, but it's so more highlight in the 5 years.
Yes, true.
Yeah, so I think the people could start a little to understand the simple way to use AI
Mm-hmm.
and to improve over time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you use it for AI generative, AI for images, for video, and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you start to use it to deliver more if you do at the moment. Like if I have to process in the pre-sales team, I can use to organize my agenda. I can use to create a good presentation, effective presentation. And I use AI to learn English,
Mm-hmm.
for instance,
Mm-hmm.
create a script to create a question about different subtopics like a grammar, speak, pronunciation, something like that. And I see AI like a let me see this correct word, this correct expression,
Ah.
a good assistant
Mm-hmm.
to you.
Yeah, that's exactly how I have used AI. And my goodness, it has given me more time to think about the business because I'm also a teacher. I cannot stop giving classes because I need to continue as a teacher. But there are so many bureaucratic things that I have to do because I am the owner that now using AI it's so much faster. And I feel that now I can have more ideas. I can think more in the business structure. Not only, okay, prepare this material, this image, this, because I took a long time for that.
Yeah.
Now I don't.
I think in your case, you have to prepare a different material for different students.
Exactly, exactly.
AI can help you a lot in this
Yeah,
case.
for sure.
Or sometimes you have to make class in this at the same time you have to charge the students about the payments. AI can do this for you.
Yes, exactly, exactly. As you said, for example, if you are my student, I don't have the technical knowledge that you have. Of course, I don't. I'm a teacher. But using AI, I can study better about you. I can prepare more specific classes with a more specific vocabulary because I have this support.
Yeah,
Imagine if I had to study everything that you know in 20 years to prepare a class. It's impossible.
possible.
Impossible.
It's
So,
insane.
yes, yes, it is. And talking about technology and the trends that we have in the market, what trends do you believe will shape your market in the next few years, like 5, 10 years ahead?
Um, well, it's about my profession or my area.
About your area in general.
I say multi-cloud management, FinOps, it is important, automation, of course, AI-driven operations,
Mm-hmm.
and security.
Mm-hmm.
All of them will continue to shape the market.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe one more thing, I think all the companies will become more selective. They won't just ask for more technology. I think they will ask for better results.
Interesting. Very interesting. Do you see this already happening, this change?
Yes, many companies, when I have the opportunity to attend the meeting, um, the approach is about results in the business, not just technology. Technology is just a commodity to
Mm-hmm.
deliver this.
Interesting, very interesting. And thinking about that, I also believe, and I agree with you when you say that AI will never replace a good professional. We always need the human feeling, the connection, the emotion. We need that, right?
Right.
And I imagine your job, how important it is.
Yes, and how you see, you said the perspective, like when I talk with clients, I need to understand with a simple words what they need.
Yes, true.
And I think AI can do this but not the exact way.
Yes.
Because sometimes the client just ask for something with different way, and the voice, it is important.
Yeah.
I can understand the client, just see the client or just listen with the way the client talk to me.
Mm-hmm. True.
I think AI can't
No.
do understand this right now, until now. I
Yes.
don't know in the future, but until now, I think the human perspective is so important
Yeah.
for this area.
For sure. My area is an example. There are thousands of apps and AIs that promise that you will learn the language. No, 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 no. Okay, maybe you learn the language, but the perception that a human have, the feeling, the adaptation for specific students, this is a skill that only humans have. This empathy that we
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
And I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if AI can be so precise to imitate these feelings, this humanity that we have.
yeah, you're right.
What advice would you give to someone who is starting in your field in technology?
All right. I would say don't focus only tools because to stage all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Try to understand the fundamentals, how systems work, and then how technology creates value for the business. And maybe most important, be curious
Mm.
and keep learning. That is no negotiable.
Yes.
But not exactly on technical terms.
Mm-hmm.
I think we also need to understand the business priorities, the communication, and how technology supports real outcomes.
Yeah. And you said something very interesting about communication. I have students in technology, but they are more in the technical part. And they don't have contact with clients. They are fully computer and codes and this. And when I ask them, what skills do you think you need to improve? All of them say, communication teacher. I need to speak better with people because they spend hours and hours alone in front of a computer and working, working, working. And all of them tell me when I need to talk, to explain, I don't have this ability. They are nervous. They cannot make a sentence. And come on, have a normal conversation. They are losing this ability. So when you say that even in technology, you need to focus on communication and be a person also, this is very important because I see this in my students.
Yes, I see this all the time
Mm-hmm.
because it is not good, but it's common
Mm-hmm.
in different companies. People don't open the camera during the meeting
Ah, yes.
because they don't want to show the real imagine
Uh-huh.
imagine. And the communication, it's not only the way we talk to you, the way I address, the
Yeah.
way we express my opinion,
True.
and the no, it's not talk communication,
Uh-huh. Yes.
and the body language.
Yes. True.
So it's so important for some professions, but I think in technology have to improve these skills in some professionals.
Mm-hmm. And let's talk a little about you as a leader. We didn't discuss about this. We need to talk about this also. You are a leader. You work most of the time online from home. You travel a lot. You have a lot of clients and events. I follow you on social medias and I love to see you traveling. It's so nice. And how is for you as a leader to maintain the connection with your team online?
Oh, I really use it to connect with my team in daily meetings,
Mm-hmm.
one on one. I really like one on one and give
Mm-hmm.
feedback because I think this way you can open the communication with your team, understand. You have to listen a lot,
Yeah.
and the most important is about the respect. You have to understand the people with that you work with you, the difference because we have different people working with me,
Mm-hmm.
different religions, different ages, generations, and something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to listen a lot and reading about the leadership
Mm-hmm.
and the different leadership. And for me, I like to work with this because I change and I improve myself
Yeah, it's true.
use the good part of the different people.
Nice. So you need to be very adaptable, right, with your
Yes,
team.
all the time.
You have
Yeah.
mixed generations in your team?
Yes,
Nice.
I have one guy that they are 20 years
Mm-hmm.
and another with 54
Oh
years.
my goodness, it's nice.
It's totally different. It's crazy, but it is good at the same time because we have the opportunity to listen different perspectives,
True.
and I'm sure this is the best way to work because you have experience versus the creativity.
Yes, true. My goodness, and I can only imagine how different is the mind of 20 years is Gen Z, right? A Gen
Gen
Z
Z,
and a
yes,
Gen X. Because we're
Gen
talking
X,
about
yeah,
completely different ways to solve problems, to understand the problem, to present to the problem. Everything is different. But as you said, it's good also because you have end-to-end
yeah.
understanding of the problem. This is insane. Very nice. So, Robson, let's change a little bit from the professional. Let us, all of us, and me and people that are going to watch, let us understand who you are, the human Robson. So, first question, outside of work, how would you describe yourself?
Oh, that is a good one. I'd say I'm a very outgoing person. I really enjoy life, spend time with friends, working out. I love working out. And I have good moments.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I also like to learn and grow, but always with a purpose.
Nice.
I try to invest my time with things that bring results,
Mm-hmm.
both professionally and technically.
Nice. Very nice. You mentioned that you like to work out, to exercise. I need to tell you publicly now that you are my biggest inspiration. Yes, you are, because we are in the gym rats of the students, and every time I think, oh, I'm so lazy, I don't want to work out. No, but Robinson is there. Robinson is posting. I need to post also because I'm a very competitive person. So you are my example in terms of exercising. Thank you so much.
I learned this with Atomic Habits. It's a
Ah,
book.
the book, right?
Yes, because when you do, other people wait a lot at the moment when you post it
Yeah,
for inspiration. And you create a responsibility to post all the time because all the people see your post and do the same habit in a
exactly.
good habit.
Exactly. That's exactly how I feel.
And the opposite, it's the right. If
Yeah.
you post the bad habit, you can inspire other people to do the bad
The bad
habits as well.
habits. This is true. But thank you for just being a good example in my
You have to care about your post.
Yes, it's true. It's true. And how is it for you? Like, first, before this question, I know that you finished the Atomic Habits book.
Yes, I feel it.
This is a very famous book, and I know a lot of people have heard but never read. Can you share some things that you learned and how you are using in your life?
I learned a lot, but for the most important for me, it's because I have brought a lot the knowledge at the book
Mm,
because I think the small step repeated over time, you shape your life, professional and personal.
mm,
So for me, it so reinforced my my way to see the life
mhm.
in the discipline and the constance can shape your not only your professional life but your personal life.
Yes, for sure. And give me some advice now. Okay, now you are my coach. Okay, you are gonna teach me. Let me give an example. I'm a person that I love to start new things. I love to start projects and classes and problems. I love the beginning of things. But after a time doing the same thing every single day, especially if this doesn't bring a immediate impact, I start to feel again. I need to work out again, read again. I start to be bored, and lazy. The consistency for me is very difficult, especially if it's
Mhm.
a small action. How you maintain your consistency to exercise, to study, or whatever you do?
I put in my mind just I have to do.
Mm.
regarding you can, regarding you want,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to put in your daily routine, and you have to do like if you have to eat every day, you have to exercise every day.
This is a good thinking. I like it. Come on, if you have to work, you have to exercise.
Yes, yes.
No emotions involved.
No emotions involved. You
No.
just to do.
Congratulations, because I imagine how hard it is. And this makes sense because every time that I think about exercising, I think, oh, I need to change my clothes. Oh, it's cold today. Oh, I didn't sleep well last night. I start thinking and putting obstacles to do what I know that I have to do.
For instance, for me, it's so hard to learn English,
Mm-hmm.
and I put in my mind that I have to learn it because I have to improve in my career. I have to increase in my opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
So this way, I since 20, 2018,
Mm-hmm.
I started the first one. I I just talk three colors. I can count the 0 to 10, just this.
Uh-huh.
And I started, and since the 2018, I learn every day.
Wow.
I start with one word, two words, one expression, and I'm very happy at the moment because I can learn a few words with you. For me, it's insane. It's a, a truly passion for me learning
Uh-huh.
English at the moment.
Nice. And I feel super happy to know that. And I believe when you're learning a language, or I believe for everything, the beginning is more difficult because in the beginning you
Yes,
don't see results. And now you are here in a podcast speaking totally in English.
sometimes I thought that to stop
Mm-hmm.
because you can improve it, you can see the improvements.
Yes.
So, but I all the time when I think this way, I just think nobody said that is easy, but you have to continue, have to follow
Yeah.
because you can open new doors
Yeah.
with your resilience, with your efforts, and something like that.
What a great inspiration. See? Yes, it is. Very good. And how do you balance? Because you have a lot of tasks in your job, a lot of responsibilities, but you also have the exercise, the discipline, the consistency. How do you balance everything?
That is not always easy,
Mm-hmm.
but I try to maintain balance intentionally. I work hard, but I also make sure I enjoy life. To some extent, I believe success without enjoy the journey doesn't make much sense.
Yes. It's not just about getting there, right? It's about the journey, the process
Yes,
also.
you have to enjoy the journey. You have
Yeah.
to make mistakes. You have to learn with your mistakes. This is so important because you can evolve a lot your journey.
Yeah. This is exactly what I need to improve. Enjoy the journey. Because my mind
Yes,
is always there when I arrive. Then I miss the most important part, the journey.
you can read in the atomic habits about the journey. It
Ah,
is important.
I'm curious about this book. I think that I read it, but like thousands years ago. This is a new moment of my life.
I really
It will be
recommend to
different.
you this book.
I will do that. Next question. What are some plans or goals for your future? Like personally, professionally?
Well, professionally, I wanna keep growing and evolve. Personally, I wanna keep enjoy life,
Mm-hmm.
build meaningful relationships, and maybe sharing more of my history.
Nice.
And I wanna grow without losing who I am.
My goodness, what a deep sentence. People watching this video now, they are here taking notes. Okay, improve myself with Robison because he's great. Very nice. And what are some, I love to make this question for people. What are some life lessons that are important that guide your life now?
Um, One big lesson is that daily effort really makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always believed in a hard work in education as a ways change my life, to shape my life.
Mm-hmm.
And another lesson is, even when things are difficult, you just keep going.
Doesn't matter the difficulty, right? Just
Yes,
continue.
yes.
Yeah.
You have to continue the life, because if you stop, the life don't stop.
Yes. Life continues happening, people continue living and working,
Yes,
and in the end, it's you and you. That's the
yes.
thing. My
I
goodness,
think this
we
way.
went to a very inspirational, deep conversation here. I love it. We need to
Thank you.
make another episode only to talk about these learnings, these lessons of life, and the new generations, because I know that
It
you
will be
like,
a
I love.
pleasure to me.
Nice. Let's prepare the second episode with you. For me, it will be a pleasure also. And to finish, my last question for you, what message or advice would you leave for people that are listening to our podcast, people that are working crazy also?
Oh, it's a great, a big responsibility
Yes.
to advise this, but I say, believe in your daily effort. You don't need to have everything figured out.
Mm-hmm.
Keep moving, keep learning, and don't give up. And at the same time, enjoy life. Smile, be with people you love, you care about, and don't forget to live.
Yeah. It's interesting because it's simple. Live your life, enjoy the
Yes,
moment. It's not
yeah.
easy.
It is not easy all the time, but you have to do something to become easy.
Yes. Simplify your life. That
Simplify
Igor
your life.
always
Yes.
says me that. Every day I come to Igor and say, I'm thinking about a new project and I will start this. And he said, but do you need
Oh,
all of
Ego is
this?
an inspiration for me, because Ego changed all the time, and he put the inspiration in himself,
Yeah.
change the way they see the life. And for me, Ego is an inspiration for me.
Oh, he will be super happy to know that. I'm trying to convince him to participate in a podcast, but he's very shy. He said, "No, I'm not a public person. I like just to be with my students." But he has a lot of experience, and I am learning with him also, and with the students. I'm always learning, and I improved a lot after the years. This is great. Robson, thank you so much. What a great conversation. We could continue talking for hours and hours and hours. We will have more episodes for sure. And thank you so much for taking this challenge.
Thank you for this opportunity, and I hope to pass the good message for someone to watch this video. And thank you very much for this opportunity to learn English with you,
No.
and not just English, but about life, about professional, about the career. So for me, it's a pleasure learning English with you and Igor.
No. Thank you so much for that.